Hey, what's up bros? Welcome back to a new video on this channel. So in today's video guys, I am going to be showing you guys a new feature that is coming to Greenville soon. So basically guys, recently Greenville actually reworked the gauges. So currently the new gauges aren't actually in the game. However, we have gotten a little sneak peek image in future updates of what they look like, and I'm basically going to be giving my predictions on what they may actually be like. So currently, as you guys probably know, in Greenville we have two options of gauges. So first of all, we have the advanced gauges, which look like this, and they are very detailed. They have all the options we need. And then we also have the standard gauges, which look like this, and it's basically just a more or less simplistic version of the advanced gauges. Some new gauges were actually posted up, as you guys can see, and they look so much more futuristic than the current gauges that we have. However, from what it looks like, they'll basically have all the same information that our current gauges have, just in a more futuristic style. Now, I honestly have no clue if these gauges are going to be for every single car in the game. Personally, at least for like older cars, I don't really want to see futuristic gauges like this. I would much rather have more like old-fashioned style gauges. These aren't even technically old-fashioned, but just more like sort of this style gauges for like older cars, I guess. But for more like new futuristic cars, I feel like new gauges like that could look cool. But I honestly have no idea what they're planning with them, to be honest. And I mean, they could even just become the new standard gauges. I have no idea. But as you guys can see, it's pretty interesting because we actually have a little car image in the middle of the gauge area. And I guess this could kind of like be a 3D representation of like basically just an indicator of your car's movement and whatnot. I don't know, it seems pretty interesting to me because I've never really seen a Roblox car game at least that has stuff like this, so it's very interesting, but it also looks really cool and very promising. And even though the current gauges we have right now are pretty fine in my opinion, I feel like it could be very cool with these gauges since they actually look very interesting. But in all honesty, I do hope that we get to keep these gauges at least in some way or another. And honestly, if I were to bet, I would honestly say that the gauges that were posted in future updates are probably going to become the new standard gauges, as that's just they kind of look closer to standard gauges than the advanced gauges in my opinion. But if that is the case, then I'll probably switch to using standard gauges instead for majority of my cars, just because I feel like they do look very cool. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for today's video guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.